With Yuhai's dying words still sounding in their ears, they venture deep into the forest's heart. Lyn moves in utmost silence, cautious not to alert any hidden enemy. However, following on her path, a new Black Fang shadow appears. Chapter 18X, Imprisoner of Magic. Hey guys, it's the Melee File, Maximal Fire Emblem, the Blazing Blade. Last time, we defeated Yuhai, not EY. That wasn't even intentional, it just said it naturally. And unlocked this side quest chapter where we follow his instructions. A great rotted tree. This would appear to be the place of which Yuhai spoke. So if we move west from here, we'll reach the Dragon's Gate, right? Okay, let's go. Lord Eliwood, are you well? You have a pallid look about you. Oh, it's you, Marcus. Is something amiss? You heard what Eric said when we were in Laos, Marcus. What do you think? That Lord Elbert was involved in the rebellion plot? Yes. It must be a mistake. Your father is loyal to Lycia. He'd never break his oath. You're right. I can't believe he'd be involved in this conspiracy. Yet, why do I feel so anxious? When I think of my father, I can't catch my breath. Lord Eliwood, do not mistake your feelings. That feeling that strikes you when you think of Lord Elbert, it springs not from a distrustful heart. It comes from concern from your father, who needs your help. He is involved in something larger than all of us. This is all happening so fast, it's easy to lose sight of that. I see. You're right. Thank you, Marcus. I feel a bit better. I'm glad to be of service. Bah! The air on this accursed isle, it's disquieting. It feeds the despair already lurking in our hearts. If you hadn't been here for me, Marcus, Something is happening ahead. It's Hector. Let's go! Stop yelling at me! It's because of that clattering armor you're wearing. I'm just saying we have to move cautiously, nothing more. I know, and I'm saying that I'm doing my best! Quiet, both of you! Armor or no, if you two keep shouting like that, every enemy from here to Foray itself will hear us. Sorry. We must proceed with caution. I can't believe Yuhai was the only Black Fang in these woods. Lord Aion, we've received word from the Pegasus unit. Targets are approaching from the far side of that mountain to the east. Yuhai must have failed after all. I'm not surprised. We're talking about the shallow wisdom of a Sakean nomad, after all. He possessed a certain rough talent, but no mind for planning. Our units are in place, are they not? Yes. Good. Very good. In confined spaces like this, my thunder magic devastates. The battle has already been won. I cannot lose. Combat is an equation. Those with intelligence have a natural advantage. Those imbeciles will not reach the Dragon's Gate. Never. I will bury them here in this forest. I can see ruins. Is that the Dragon's Gate? Ninian, are you alright? Beware. The enemy comes. Enemy? Eliwood of Foray, prepare yourself. Ooh! We won't reach the Dragon's Gate if we stay on the defensive. Hit their commander and attack the ruins! And go for the preparations! Okay, I'm not exactly sure how this is gonna work out with who I've chosen, but we'll try. I've chosen pretty much everybody I actually plan on using later on in the game. Honored Tactician, your name is Dean, correct? The enemy commander is readying his troops beyond that mountain. I can fly over the mountain and direct you, but getting too close could prove to be dangerous. Bear that in mind when you give me my orders. Alright, so the important thing to note with this chapter is the boss, Aion. He is a sage that is a promoted mage, and he comes with the spell Bolting, long-range lightning strike. This makes him a magic ballista. Look at his attack range with bolting. It doesn't have many uses, but it is extremely powerful. So, yeah, be careful. I have a Florina and Fiora around here to take care of those Pegasus Knights that are near him. And I'm gonna try and have them sort of deal with them from the get-go. And then and I'll have them regroup with everyone else. I also gave Fiora the Heavy Spear because there's a lot of knights, and I feel like this could be a good opportunity for her to get some more experience. Just going to make sure, yes, they are out of the range. I also have Will, just in case those Pegasus Knights do go after us anyway. There are some ruins here. These are basically like another form of villages in a way, and we do have a brigand that appeared at the very corner at the beginning of the map who will be a problem for us if he gets in our way. So, I know Oswin actually has some pretty decent resistance for Knight standards, so I'm going to try and put him there. I'm also going to obviously get Lucius into the fray as well. Obviously want to use this chapter to also have an opportunity to get some much more needed experience for Raven and Dart. At least by weakening those mages and having them finish them off. And then, at this point, I'm just kind of moving everyone else here. Let me just, again, it's never too safe just to check Aeon's range, just to make sure nobody that you don't want to get attacked ends up stuck. Okay, and then for the rest of this point, we're just kind of putting everyone else, again, just check the mages as well. Okay, yeah, don't put Priscilla there. Even though she does have good resistance, I just don't want her getting attacked at all. So, alright then. Now, just lie and wait for the massive amounts of enemies that are going to come. This chapter isn't particularly big in terms of the map size, but it's probably going to still take a long time to do how many enemies we got to deal with. And yep, they're coming for us just as I predicted. Luckily, I had those javelins, though. Oh, I forgot about Merlinus! Merlinus starts off in a really weird spot as well. He's not, like, behind you like he has in many other cases. There you go! Lucius has the disadvantage and he takes no damage. And he's fast enough to destroy up kill this guy. Again, Lucius, you are amazing. But yeah, Merlinus does start in a weird spot because he's kind of more in the front lines compared to other chapters. And let's see, I'm gonna have to deal with those guys really fast. But again, check Aeon's range. Oh boy, this is gonna be a problem. Let's see. Dart, I wonder, well, you're not in a very good spot to be dealing with that, but, I also made sure to give Hector back the hand axe. That was something I definitely was meaning to do, so, let me think about this. Oswin, let's see, again, I gotta check his range, sorry about this, this makes things a bit tough to plan out now. Again, I gotta check! Let's see. So, I'm thinking of having Dart use, like, his hand axe on them. I just need to get some of them out of the way, though, and for first know to deal with that properly. Lucius, you can take care of this guy very easily. There's also a shaman there, but you should be even less of a problem to you. And we just really want to first off get to those ruins. There is something that happens in this chapter that makes it far less daunting than it appears to be as of right now. So, move Oswin out of the way. Get Dart in there, let's see what his hand axe can do. God, not much. Let's still try it. Okay, yes, he's almost dead. And then he's gonna take a... this for a guy that doesn't have much resistance, Dart actually took that pretty well. And then Will... again, gotta check Aeon's range. Shit. That's bad. Raven, you can take this guy out, though. And you do have to worry about the other guy, but... hopefully, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Alright then. There is some stuff that I do want to talk about in this chapter. It's just for this very first part, I just gotta be very freaking strategic right now. Eliwood. This is a tough choice for me to make. The guy's probably gonna go after Merlinus. So I think... Hector, you can take him out one hit with a hand axe. Thank you. Now I'm just worried about what Aeon's gonna do because that's in his attack range, but hopefully I can get somebody to rescue him. Sane, you can do that. So get Hector the hell out of there, move away, and let's see, I wonder if I can have Priscilla do... Yes! Take and drop. There, perfectly fine, and then just make our way towards those ruins. That's what everybody else is gonna do. I'm gonna keep Will more up here just in case of those Pegasus. Yep, definitely in case of those Pegasus Knights. And then, Fiora and Florina, you just try to deal with them as best as you can. I think this should give... Yeah, just barely gives Fiora her first level up. And please don't be a shit one. Okay, that was alright. And then, Florina, what? Okay, now I thought the music stopped playing there, like some glitch. Take this one out because she's closest to Merlinus. Okay, and that should be the end of the turn. And they're gonna wait for more really slow-moving enemies to get on the way here. Okay. These guys have slim lances, which makes me worried that they might be able to attack twice. No, they can't. Our speeds are probably equally matched at this point. They're probably going after Florina more because she's the frailer of the two. I'm pretty sure she still has vulneraries on her. I hope, at least. Otherwise, that's going to be a problem. Okay, then there's the shaman. Yeah, I knew he was going to go after Lucius because he's a dumbass. And yes, he has Nosferatu, huh? Well, he still misses anyway. And then Lucius, you're just... Oh, never mind. You get a critical. I think you're just barely not going to kill him, so maybe you could actually have, like, Dart finish him off or something, get an experience. And you're just shy of a level up. Oh. So anyway, I am going to check what... I can't even reach the ruins. Oh, my God. But, anyway, first off, going to deal with these guys. And as I'm dealing with them, I'm finally going to talk about what I want to talk about. So... I was going on previously, like the previous chapter, about how I obviously got into Fire Emblem and how obviously the big thing that made me sort of love Awakening was the characters, and that does extend to the rest of the games. That's kind of a thing. What the hell? Every time I go in these rants, you get amazing level ups. I should do this more often when I actually have things to talk about. But yeah, and mainly when I was first playing this game, I didn't think that the characters wouldn't be that interesting, mainly just because I kind of knew that GBA games weren't really the most sort of, like, interesting in terms of plot. But yeah, that definitely did not end up being the case. Wait a minute. Dart, you probably need a little bit of healing first, so I'm gonna have Priscilla get in the way. Okay. But, yeah, that definitely didn't end up being the case. From very early on, I just saw that this game does also have some of the lovable traits of characters that I like in, obviously, even the later games. Admittedly, it's a little bit harder to fully flesh out the characters when, obviously, this game doesn't have voice acting. But, and then you have to obviously listen to my shitty attempts at trying to do voices for the characters. But yeah, things like, you know, just saying stupid, like, you know, Sane's just stupid, sort of like flirting with girls and all that, which is probably what I would do if I was in Fire Emblem, if I could actually talk to girls, because, you know, in Fire Emblem, you talk to girls like 3 times, and then, like, you get married the very next time you talk after that. You know, relationships develop very fast in this series, just saying. But yeah, in fact, actually, I would actually quite like to see, like, a remake of this game in, like, the same sort of style as Echoes, where the characters are all fully voiced. And hell, even just get, like, the voice actors from Heroes, because I actually think they all do, like, a really good job at sort of, like, like, not really impersonating, because they didn't have anything to go off of in the first place, but portraying their characters is more what I mean. So, in fact, actually... Oh, here we go! What? The magic power of this place! The source is distorted! I can't use any of my magic! Lord Aion, disaster! A magic seal! A magic that good for nothing has shown his face? Curses! I'd not foreseen this! This is the main gimmick of this chapter. We have that dude over there. His name is Kashuna. He is a magic seal. He's the only enemy in the entire game that follows this class. He does not attack you, and he doesn't even move. He's a bit like a sentry of sorts. The thing with Kashuna is that he creates that big sort of red area, and any enemy within that area cannot use magic. Yeah, that's what makes this chapter far less challenging than what it might seem at first, because this chapter has a lot of mages, and the boss is also a magic user, but they can't use magic, and I say this as a Lightning Tone Brooks. Unfortunately, obviously, that also applies to Lucius as well, but, well, I kind of wanted to obviously focus this chapter on other characters, and Lucius has already done a tremendous job so far. Anyway, visit these ruins, which also appears in the form of a village. Who is it? What are you doing there? I'm Renard. I'm on a pilgrimage. A bishop? Forgive my rudeness. What are you doing here? You don't appear to be with the black-robed group I saw earlier. No, we stand opposed to them. This is a battleground. You should stay here, Your Excellency. This battle is nothing that need concern you. I'm sure that I cannot convince you to lay down your arms. That being the case, I give you this. This? It may help you live longer. Even if you face the misery of defeat in combat, you might yet find another road if you but live. Thank you. May you be watched over and protected in your venture. Thank you. You as well, Your Excellency. We're getting goddess icon for that, so it's very much worth your time to do that. I might just send that to Merlinus, and actually I could just have Priscilla go and do that, but we have enemies to deal with right now, and they're obviously the bigger threat, so... Dart, hopefully you can finish this guy. Your accuracy's pretty good for once this time. Yes! And I think that should give you your first level up. Oh, never mind, I've misjudged how much experience he actually gained. Okay, but, I was going on a tangent before... Right, yeah, I was going on a tangent about how I would actually really like to see, like, a remake of this game with everybody, like, doing their, like, you know, everybody using, like, the voice actors from Heroes and all that. So I was actually considering doing a video on, the voice actors in Heroes, like I did with Sonic Forces, like, after this LP is finished, but, the problem is, one of the characters, one of the voice actors in this game is actually someone who I've already covered in the Sonic Forces video, so I don't know what to do about them, admittedly. But yeah, I'm not gonna say who, though, because I still want to kind of make it a bit of a surprise for people, but yeah. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what to do about that. But anyway, get everybody to regroup, and something else I've been meaning to sort of mention. And, did I ever bring up the merch mechanic when you're near Merlinus? I think I might have done it in one of the original attempts of Chapter 14, but just forgot, because in, like, my future attempts, so I actually don't know. But yeah, you could just basically use Merlinus' preparation services on the battlefield by standing next to him and selecting merch, that's all. But anyway, I noticed, if you've been watching, I mean, I say this literally as I'm already stumbling on my words, but yeah. Anybody who's ever watched any of my other Let's Plays will obviously know that I stumble over words a lot, and I kind of noticed it a lot in this game as well. I feel like the reason for that is mainly because I'm admittedly a pretty slow reader, so I try to make up for that by trying to read the text as, like, fast as possible, and as a result of that, I end up preemptively reading out the words, like, as thinking that it's a different word, but then seeing that I'm wrong, and I have to correct myself in the middle of the sentence. And, yeah, that's kind of mainly, as well as the fact that sometimes I just get lost in words when I don't actually have a script to work off of, but whatever. Let's see, darts, let's see, you can take care of that guy. You should be able to... Okay, why is he suddenly better with the... Never mind! Alright then, so, Marina, you definitely need healing, so I get Priscilla working on that. And there was something else I was wanting to talk about, but I forget. This is also another thing. I generally forget things that I want to talk about. Those are, like, probably the two main things I want to talk about, but I felt like there was something else that I wanted to bring up, and I just don't know anymore. But, Hector, you should probably be able to take out this guy perfectly fine, especially with that hammer. 29 damage! But this should just be good enough. 100% accuracy, he can't even do any damage to you. Then I can save the hammer for more desperate situations. But, alright, I think Hector is the lowest level out of all the lords. And obviously, again, I want to make sure that Hector 13, Lyn 15, and Eliwood I know was 15 because he just got that level previously. Okay. So... Sane? Let's see. Wait a minute. Am I looking? Yes, you can actually kill this guy in one hit with that steel. And you get a critical! I don't think you've ever got a critical before, Sane. I know Kent got it a few times back in Lyn's story, but I wasn't entirely sure. Alright, this is going pretty well. And Fiora... You're pretty good on... You only have one... You're missing like 1 HP, and that's only because you got a level up, so... You can try doing this guy. This guy can't even fight back because of the magic seal, but I would imagine he wouldn't be able to do much anyway because of your resistance. And then, Will? You have that long bow. I probably should have had Will attack first, then use for... Or, you know, he could just miss. That's something else that could happen. Alright, then. I'm gonna... Dart, you could actually reach him. So, let's try that... Try that Iron Axe. Hector and Iron Axe only 4 uses left. I just decided to give it to Dart just because. And yes, now Dart, you finally get a level up from that. Okay, and that is alright. Alright, I'm worried about what these knights are gonna do. Dart. I don't think they'll be able to do too much to him, but still. And then we can drop off Raven over here. And then get everybody else involved. And Lucius, you're just kind of stuck back here. I guess I could have Priscilla heal you so she can gain some experience, but whatever. Alright then. Enemy turn. All this really the threat is the Knights this time. And let's see how Dart, how do you fare? And yes, okay, that's a good start. 212. Yes, and there's Dart's speed coming into play there. Being able to take out that Knight in one turn. And I think the Iron Axe is going to break now because that was like 3 uses of it. And there's probably only just going to be 1 here. Yep, I was right. So, an Iron Axe broke. Okay, so moving on. Once we sort of get into the Magic Seal, we're pretty much saved. There are obviously some non-magic units, but like, you know, Aion is just a complete joke. You, can attack Kashuna if you... Oh, Fiora can't even kill him, great. You can attack Kashuna if you want to. But, when you start attacking him, he will eventually disappear if you don't... Okay, Dart, you get a random critical. He will disappear if you, after you start attacking him in a certain amount of time. He is actually pretty hard to kill as well, because he has very high luck. But, if you do kill him, you get a lot of experience. So, you want to ideally take out Aion first, just so that, you know, you don't have to worry about him later on and then try to deal with Kashuna. This is a Seize Throw map, so you can kill Aion and then try to deal with Kashuna and his surrounding forces to gain extra experience. That's what I did my first playthrough, and it worked out pretty well. And also, Raven, you need some healing as well, but move everyone else ahead, I think. Because that should... Yeah, just move Fiora over to the fortress, and I'm going to equip her with the Heavy Spear, because I know those Knights are probably going to come. And then, Florina, you can just barely not get involved. Anyway, who should go with... You know what? I am... Okay, just put Sane there. I am trying to obviously get Sane and Fiora some support build-up there. So we'll try that. And then, I guess obviously something else I wanted to mention is I haven't really been doing much support stuff with Oswin, which is partially just because Oswin has some really weird support pairings. Of course, he has one of Hector, which, as you would guess, but his other ones are just pretty odd. Like, he has... I don't know all of them off the top of my head, but I definitely know he has one with Dorcas, of all people, which just seems pretty random. Whatever, just as I thought. Fiora, just destroy this guy, please. I'm pretty sure you at least have... Even though you don't have as much... No, okay! I thought, even though you don't have as much speed as your sister, I thought you'd still be able to do enough damage, but you can't. But at least you're in that fortress to heal yourself. So, alright then. Raven, let's see, Fiora is level 8, so I'll still have her finish this off. She can do enough damage anyway with the Steel Lance, so I can save the Heavy Spear for a later point. And then she's just shy of a level up. Alright, I'm getting through this chapter pretty goddamn quickly. I'm at 27 minutes. I know I gotta cut some stuff out because of all the preparations I had to do earlier, but whatever. Let's see. I wish I could move everyone else further, but first off, Priscilla... Heal your brother. I noticed we got a lot of sibling stuff going on. We got Priscilla and Raven, we got Fiora and Florina, and technically some other stuff if you know some other plot-related scrap, even though I'm not really using one of these, you know I'm gonna shut up because I'm probably gonna ruin everything now. But whatever. Move everyone into the Magic Seal now where we should be safe from the mages. I believe if a mage attacks a character within the Magic Seal while they're standing outside of it, they will still be able to... They'll still be able to do it, which is a bit weird, but whatever. I'm literally just assembling people, like, right next to each other just for, like, the order of supports I want to get. Except for Eliwood. Eliwood's getting shut out. Which actually, again, going back to the character thing, I just realized another thing, obviously, I wanted to mention about characters in this game, and that is Eliwood. A lot of people I see don't like Eliwood as a character. A lot of the time I see people just think that he's a really bland character, and, okay, there's what I was just saying before, but admittedly, while I don't like Eliwood as much as Hector and Lyn, because, I mean, I've already explained in the past about how much I love Lyn, and I love just how Hector's just very Unlord-like in his mannerisms, by just... You know, by being, like, completely improper and all that. But, what I want to say, the thing that I like about Eliwood, and admittedly, this is some stuff that I'm not going to be able to explain right now, because it's related to stuff we haven't seen yet, but I still really like Eliwood as a character, despite the fact that he is, admittedly, my least favorite of the three lords, but in a respectful third place, I gotta say. Just saying, and obviously I will dedicate later parts of the game to explaining why I think Eliwood gets an unnecessary bad rap as a character. But whatever, so we're getting up to Aion there. There are still some Pegasus Knights. I'm checking the range of them. Saying you're in a bit of a bad spot right there, so let's just get everybody sort of like in a good position to deal with them. So I'm gonna definitely have Will on standby there to deal with those Pegasus Knights, just in case something happens. And again, literally just assemble everybody together to deal with supports. That is basically everything that I am doing right now. And then, admittedly, I could have, you know what? Yeah, I'll do it. I'll have Priscilla go back to Merlinus and get that goddess icon. There's nobody that really needs healing right now, so it shouldn't really be a problem. Okay, yep, just as I thought. I was about to say, is literally nobody gonna move here? And wow, say, never mind, you weren't... I shouldn't have been worried about you at all. You just destroyed that Pegasus Knight. Holy crap. Alright, and you got a decent level up out of that as well. Okay, what's the other one gonna do? Oh no, there's the main... Oh no! Oh shit. I need to get Sane out of here. Like, really quickly now. Yeah, I was about... Oh, fuck me! I forgot about that! There are mages that appear at the beginning. Lucius, you should be really good for that. And then, yeah, I'll have Raven go as well. He doesn't have the best resistance, but I just think, you know, might as well. Okay, no... Fuck! I didn't mean to select weights! Shit! I'm terrible at managing the menus. Alright, then. So... Saying you also get out of there, just so Priscilla can heal you, but... Alright then, Will, you could actually start attacking Aion if you wanted to, but then again, we got this other Pegasus Knight to deal with. That's gonna be a problem. So, let's see, Fiora level 8, Dart you're level 10, and then Raven's level 8. So yeah, Fiora, you just continue to... You can't even kill them. Great, you can't even kill them. Let's see, I'm trying to think who might be the best at doing this. Let me just check the range of this Pegasus. Okay, yeah. That range is extremely restricted because of the building and blocking the way. So, Will, you can actually kill this guy in one turn. So, alright then for that. And I wonder if I could just squeeze this chapter into one episode, because we're all getting close to the end. I think that's probably what I'm gonna do. I thought this might have been the first side quest chapter that takes more than one episode to finish, but I don't think that'll end up being the case anymore now. This guy can stand outside of the enemy range. I don't believe any of the enemies that appear around Kashuna will move unless you sort of start attacking them already. That's what I think anyway. Don't quote me on that. I'm gonna, let's see, have Dart. Again, this is kind of further playing it, obviously, the fact that just Dart doesn't have very good skill right off the bat, which is why I've been obviously trying to get him to support with Will to begin with, but whatever. And then everybody else, you just move into play, I guess. I don't really know what else I can really do at this point, so I'll just wait for the enemies to come to me. Or not. None of them are coming, unless they're just showing these guys first. Okay, yes. That's what I thought. Will's probably going to kill this guy anyways. Yes! And he dodges as well. Because he did the same with that previous dude, yet because Will's speed is just good enough to take care of these guys, makes him even more destructive than he was before. And nothing to do with that Pegasus Knight. But alright, Raven, I don't think you can get far enough. Nope. Neither can you. Great, so Priscilla... So, get the merch from... Get the merch from... Merlinus, I can't remember names anymore, and then oh, she's got enough to use that sleep staff. She didn't have enough to use that before. I had it on her in, like, the, I think it was the pirate ship chapter, and it didn't have enough, but okay, take that. Then, item, use that goddess icon, and then get the hell out of there. Alright, Lucius, you stand by Merlinus, and then Raven, you, let's see, again, range, see, I will have you try to... Yeah, they should move close enough by that point, and I'll just keep Sane in here, just to be safe, so then Priscilla can heal him. Alright then, so... Dealing with Aion right now is going to be a bit tricky. He can't attack us, which is a very good thing. So I'm thinking of having Fiora go in there and attract the Pegasus Knight, and then just again check the range on it. I wish you could do the thing in like the 3DS games where you could select a particular enemy, and then you select a particular enemy, and then it will always show their range on the map. I would really like this if they was in this game. I'm pretty sure there wouldn't be any sort of like limitations with the hardware or anything to stop you from doing it either, so I don't really know why. Alright. Yep, you're coming after Fiora, which is exactly what I wanted. And while I don't think Fiora's fast enough to take care of you, she can at least do most of your health. And get very close to yet another level up. And yep, they're going after Merlinus. Oh shit. Oh Jesus. Why are they suddenly doing like an amazing job at attacking Merlinus? Okay, Raven, please tell me. Yes, you can kill this guy. Just deal with these guys. Gonna deal with the Pegasus Knight and then Aion, and I'm probably gonna cut to once I have like a really good formation to deal with Kishuna, and the sort of enemies that are surrounding him. Because I was a little bit bummed out by the fact that in the last episode it was ended up being so short because I didn't actually have that much left of the chapter to do. But I'm pretty sure I can get this done in not too much remaining time. But anyway, you get your hands off Merlinus! There, alright. And then Priscilla, you just heal up. Sane, and... Right! I forgot! The magic seal also works for staves! I should have remembered that. Great. Alright then. Fiora, you move back slightly and then use that javelin. Yes, alright. And I wonder, maybe Fiora... I want one of my sort of like lower level characters to deal with Aion. Just so obviously again they can catch up to everybody else. And that was a really good level of Fiora. Let's see, how much can Dart do to him? Let me see. 31% chance. Are you kidding me? Eliwood can actually straight go up to him and attack him. You can do 14, 12, 15. Let's see. Let's just do the Iron Sword. Let's just try to weaken him to a point where he can easily get Thunder! Thunder! Hear my cry! Thunder that you can't use because you're trapped in the magic seal. And I wonder what Dark could do with that hand axe of his. And again, the music just stops for some reason. I have no idea why. Will? What can you do? You can do 8, 7, 11. With very little chance of ever actually hitting him. So, never mind on that. You know what, Dark? I'll try, even though he's probably going to miss. Yep. Okay, did some moving around first, because I kind of noticed that we might be at risk of the enemies. I don't want to risk being wrong about how the enemies over there work. Let's see. Check these guys. Okay, yep, I was right. By the way, these guys are snipers. They are promoted archers, so be very careful with them. But alright, Lyn, how much can you do? 7? Most of his HP with the Manikati. But, let's see, Fiora. Let's see what you can do. 10? Why does it have to be like this? Why does it have to be like this? I just want one of my lower level characters to gain some experience by killing a boss, okay? And Lyn gets a critical, are you fucking kidding me? This can't be happening! Lyn has just been destroying so many enemies lately, and like, sure he had a 5% chance of doing it as well. He's level 16 now and only gets a growth in HP. Great. Alright then, so now that's over with. Let's just try and deal with these guys now. Let's see. Oh boy, the snipers. Nope, we are not dealing with that. I recommend obviously taking out the frickin'... Yeah, taking out the knights first. So from this point in the video, I'm pretty much kind of doing a montage kind of thing right now, just because I really want to get this video wrapped up quick. So I'm basically just quickly showing everything that I'm about to do here, just cutting out all the bullshit decisions in the middle. Okay, having Oswin attack this first knight, taking him out, I misjudged how much damage Hector would actually do to him. And Oswin gets a level up. He's level 18, and that's a pretty decent level up as well. Okay, I'm having Dart see if he can attack this sniper first off, doing quite a bit of damage to him. and then seeing who else can potentially finish the job from this point. Having Oswald do the same thing to the other sniper, again doing quite a bit of damage to him. If Lyn doesn't get... Oh, never mind, she gets a crit anyway. I say if Lyn didn't get a critical, she would have been able to weaken him just sort of the point where I think it would have been worth taking... We've taken out someone else, and Lyn gets yet another level up out of that. What the hell? Okay, having Florina also weaken the sniper at close range, mind you. I'm gonna try and see if Hector can hit this guy. Yes, he can! I noticed obviously that Hector was also still quite a bit behind, considering now that Lyn got all those level ups, so now he gets a level up to try and catch up at level 14 now, and are you serious? Okay, it was weapon level increase though. I should keep in mind though as well that these enemies are not attacking me at all the entire time. I am staying out of the range of the archers, and the knights have not gone after me at all, and Dart, that was awesome. That was insane. Alright, so for the rest of this chapter at this point, I'm going to basically have to set everybody up so that they can try an all-out attack on Kashuna to see if we can kill him. Okay, so at this point, I feel like I've got everybody in a spot that I really want them to be in. So, let's just try and hit them. We have very little chances of actually hitting them, but anything is good. Alright, I'm surprised I hit. Okay, let's see. Okay, Will, let's see what you can try and do now. 645, you have a chance to crit, but you miss, as I thought. Dart, you have probably the worst chance out of all of us. Let's just try it again. Alright, yes, okay. This is getting better and better each time. Alright, Fiora. Let's try with the javelin. 1 damage! Florina, what can you do with the javelin? 5 damage. We'll try that. And you miss, even though you had the better chance out of us. Okay. Hector, let's see. You with the hand axe? Miss? Yeah, I'm not expecting to actually kill him. I'm just trying to see if I can actually do it. Let's see. Lands 11 damage? Alright. Okay, we're doing good. Eliwood with your wait, let's see what Lyn can do. She can do Look at that crit chance. It might actually be pretty good to have Lyn actually try and do it, but anyway. Eliwood, what can you do with your rapier, actually? You have a decent chance to crit as well? But you don't, of course. If you're 1 damage, sure, whatever. We'll try it. She does have a tiny bit of chance of critting. Okay. I guess, yeah, it does come down to Lyn at this point. Let's see. Yeah, it has to be with the Manikati as well. Well, he's still got that crit chance. Nope. He's probably going to run away on the enemy turn now. But at least everybody got like a tiny bit of experience. I guess that's what's probably most important. So, yeah. Yeah, he's going to run away. Yep. I was so close as well! But anyway, we are close to the end, so I'm just going to, like, basically just do all this shit right now. And then just make sure Eliwood seizes that damn throne. There. Is everyone well? Yes. Somehow. Eliwood, I'm sorry. I said things I shouldn't have. No, I was shouting without thinking. I was wrong. Forgive me. No, it was my fault. If I hadn't, it's no one's fault. There's an eerie power here. Eerie power? I don't feel it any longer, but it was meant to make us uneasy. Was it connected to that area where magic was nullified? Now that you mention it, I was so irritable. I couldn't let even the smallest thing go by without complaining. What could that have been? The Black Fang couldn't use magic either. So it wasn't an ally of theirs. Who knows? It's gone now, so no sense in worrying about it. We should concentrate on pushing forward. Let's make haste to the Dragon's Gate. So after all that crap, this video is 51 minutes long, although I do have to cut a lot of stuff out. So next time on Fire Emblem, the Blazing Blade, we're now going to make our way to the Dragon Gates itself. So take care, and I'll see you guys next time.